Welcome to Underground Books and the IOBA Virtual Rare Book Fair. My name is Megan Bell, and my husband Josh Nacy and I co-own Underground Books, which is a little bookstore literally underground, several steps below street level, in the West Georgian town of Carrollton. Here in our booth, you'll mostly find beautiful books, mostly in publisher's cloth bindings, mostly from the late Victorian era, mostly by women, and mostly using fairy tales, fantasy, and poetry to teach us about science, nature, and the world around us. For instance, this is the Fairyland of Science. It's one of my favorites. It was written by Arabella Buckley, who has a fairy princess name in her own right, and who was the assistant for 11 years to the great geologist Charles Lyell. In the Fairyland of Science, Arabella Buckley uses fairy tales like Sleeping Beauty to teach children about the basics of science. This is In the Sky Garden by Lizzie W. Champney. In the Sky Garden tells a story of a little girl who learns about astronomy, stars, and space, even taking a ride on the chariot of the sun himself. In the Sky Garden is dedicated to the great female astronomer Maria Mitchell, who taught Lizzie Champney at Vassar, who became a very dear friend of hers later on in life, and who Lizzie Champney named her only daughter after. And then there's Fairy Know of It by A Lady of England. In Fairy Know of It, a spoiled little boy comes to learn the labor and history of the world around him and the things he takes for granted, all because a little fairy pops out of a book in his father's library and teaches him all about it. These are just a few of the books you'll find here at our booth at the IOBA Virtual Rare Book Fair. We hope that you'll take your time and enjoy learning about this little part of the history of ideas. Ask us any questions you'd like, and don't be a stranger. Enjoy.